Let's start with physical and chemical changes. And under the subtopics, we are going to discuss what does it mean by physical changes, what does it mean by chemical changes, and examples of physical changes and chemical changes. And last but not least, the comparisons of these two. So let's start with physical changes. A physical change only involves the change of physical properties. For example, physical states, solid to liquid, liquids to gas, or solid to gas. Okay, so this is called a change of physical states, and this is a physical change. Color, change of color is considered physical change. Okay, and the last one is change of size. You break some things, make it to become smaller. So this is a change of size. So it's a physical change. And for physical change, there is no new substance formed. So after the change, before the change, it's still the same substance. So for example, freezings of water to become ice. So chemically, the components of ice and components of waters are the same. Okay, so they are the same substance, even though they are in different physical state. And the chemical compositions remain unchanged because they are the same substance. Okay, so chemically they are still the same, and usually not permanent because physical change can occur easily, and usually it's reversible. Water become ice, ice become water is reversible. Okay, and usually not much energy needed. Okay, not much energy involved in this change. Examples of physical change. First one, change of states such as melting ice, boiling water, sublimations of iodine. The sublimation is a process where a solid changes directly to gas or a gas changes directly to solid without going through the liquid state. So that's called sublimations. So change of state like melting ice, boiling water, okay? Dissolving salt in water. So, or the dissolving sugars in water. If you want to mix salt water, sugar water, we add salt into waters, add sugars into water and stir it. So this is physical change. Dissolving something into water or solvent is a physical change. And crystallizations of salts from water. Let's say we have a salt water and then we heat it and then we leave it so that the salt crystallizes to become crystal. This is a crystals of salt. And this process is a physical change because the chemical compositions of the salt and salt waters are the same. Chemical change. A chemical change involves chemical reactions where a new substance will form. So new substance form as different chemical composition and chemical properties in the chemical change. And usually it involves a lot of energy, and usually is irreversible. After the change, is very hard to change it back to the previous chemicals. Okay, so that's chemical change. And examples of chemical change: burning. Okay, we have petrol. Let's say we have petrol. We burn the petrol, it becomes carbon dioxide and water, and it's very hard for us to change the carbon dioxide and water back to become petrol. Okay, so before the reactions is petrol, after the reaction it become carbon dioxide and water, means that chemically they are different before and after. So it's a chemical change. So burning is a chemical change. Rusting is a chemical change. Before the reaction is iron, after the reactions is iron oxide. Neutralizations of acid and alkali. We add acid to alkali, it forms salt and water. So chemically they are not the same before and after the reaction. Fermentations is a process of the makings of wine. Okay, so this is the barrels that normally used for the fermentations to make wine or beer. So it's a chemical change. We change starch or sugars to become alcohol. So it's a chemical change. And the last one, boilings or frying egg. Okay? Before the reaction, and after the reactions, chemically they are not the same. So it's a chemical change. Okay, so that's what you need to know about the chemical change.